This is the Big Agnes Scout 2 Carbon Tent. This innovative tent is not simple to describe because it doesn't fit neatly into a backcountry camp, pun intended. That's to say that it's not a traditional double-wall tent, nor is it a tarp. It's a roomy, featherweight single-wall shelter. Let's set it up and take a look. This is not a freestanding shelter. Pitching it requires adjustable length trekking poles or the accessory backpacking poles available separately from Big Agnes. The other supplies needed to get a solid pitch, like reflective cord and stakes, are included. To set up this tent, spread out the tent body. Stake the 4 corners. Find the front door and locate the reinforced pocket. Put the grip end of your trekking pole here. Extend the pole until the tent is taut. Stake out the guy line located above the door to stabilize the pole. Proceed to the rear of the tent and repeat these steps with the other support pole. After the poles are extended, vertical, and stable, use the tension adjusters on the tent corners to tighten the pitch. Now you're set up. This tent uses lightweight materials and trekking pole support. The tent provides 25 square feet of interior space with a peak height of 45 inches. The exterior position of the supports create vertical end walls, giving you more livable space inside. There is in fact enough room for 2 people, and indeed the tent is intended for 2. But the light weight means that this tent is also a great option for those solo campers who simply want extra room in their tent. The tent is constructed using the cutting-edge lightweight fabric called Dyneema. This material is waterproof and, unlike nylon, resists stretching or sagging. The unique structure of Dyneema allows for welded construction. Welding fabrics together eliminates traditional seams, so there's no need for seam tape. Because of its featherweight construction, you may experience punctures with Dyneema. If this does happen, it's important to remember that a puncture isn't a crisis or a defect. That's because the fabric resists tearing, so the puncture isn't going to spread. It's also simple to repair. In fact, Big Agnes includes a Dyneema patch kit so you can easily repair a puncture and restore full functionality. To repair a puncture like this one, first ensure that the area around it is clean. Then cut a repair patch so you have about an inch perimeter around the puncture. Carefully lay one end of the patch down and smooth the patch over the puncture. To maximize the strength of the repair, place patches on both sides of the fabric. The shelter has a single large door for easy entry and exit. It's protected by an overhang, and the zipper has a storm flap. Sections of mesh run along each side of the tent, protected by overhanging eaves that let the air in while keeping the rain out. This well-ventilated design helps decrease condensation, a common issue with single-wall tents. Inside, large storage pockets along the sides of the tent provide places to stash gear and clothes. Now, a reminder. For those of us accustomed to ultralight gear, this is a no-brainer. The rest of us, however, will do well to keep some things in mind. Due to the materials used to make this featherweight shelter, the tent requires special care to increase its longevity. Be extra careful where you pitch it, for instance. Footprints are always a good idea, but in this case we're with Big Agnes in strongly recommending that you purchase a compatible footprint to protect the tent from rocks, roots, and pine needles that could damage it. The high-tech materials and design of this tent give you a lot of room for a little weight. It's a storm-worthy single wall that respects the clammy experiences of people like me by maximizing ventilation. It's the Scout 2 Carbon Tent from Big Agnes. For the full specs and latest price, click the link in the description.
Shop Enwild.com for great deals on the best outdoor products.
With expert advice and exceptional service.
Whether you're hiking, running, or roaming, we'll help you get the right gear for your next adventure.
Subscribe and follow the Enwild crew for the latest reviews, how-tos, and backcountry education.
See you on the trail!